Hey guys, welcome back. We're really excited to produce this latest episode for our Pfaff Reserve YouTube page. It's new. We would love it if you guys can click and subscribe to it. We'll have content on there for cars we're sending to auction and of course unique vehicles we bring into inventory and of course bring more action to 2021. I'd also love to say a Happy New Year to everybody who's been following us and supporting us over the last few years and especially over 2020. Crazy times and we can't be thankful enough for everybody's engagement and loving everything we're doing and supporting us along the way. So Happy New Year to all you guys, and of course with 2021 we want to start off with a bang. So I really am excited to show you our latest guest. So instead of talking to me, let's get started. So what is the F40? The F40 is, in my opinion, the goal car for everybody who is starting their collection. That's what it means to, I think, everybody today. What it meant back then was something kind of different. The F40 is kind of a mistake car, almost similar to the Carrera GT, I guess. The car was originally developed off of the 288 GTO. It was reformed into the 288 GTO Evoluzione, which was going to be, or was a race car. And the next project was going to be a car that was going to eventually compete in Group B. And it was going to bring the fight to the Porsche 959 and other manufacturers that were bringing high horsepower, big turbo cars to the racetrack. And the F40 was born out of that. Today, the F40 represents so much in how we have veered off into this new world of technology. The 959, you can probably argue, is the car that started it. And the F40 was the car that preserved a lot of what was developed through years prior in a pure motorsports fashion. There's no electronic aids, there's no electronics whatsoever. The only thing electronic on this car, computer controlled, is the fuel injection system, ignition system. Everything else is absolutely mechanical. The beautiful thing about the F40 is the way it's constructed. Some could argue it's probably the least well-built supercar in history. I can attest to the fact that I've been through it so many times that I can tell you that's true. But that's where the character comes in. It's the kind of car that you can feel was built for the racetrack. When the Group B series was removed from the FIA due to a lot of the accidents, crashes, and deaths, you know, Ferrari had already put so much money into development of this car. What was next? We had to do something with it. No different than the Carrera GT when it was built and that was kiboshed. Well, let's make a road car out of it. And those are the things we just love. It just, those types of mistakes manufacturers, when you make them, keep doing it. So today we have this beautiful piece of work, all Kevlar, carbon, fiberglass, everything super lightweight, hand woven, hand weaving. Everything is just pieced together by man. And obviously, what a silhouette it's become. What the F40, I think, means to most people is it's the signifying of the hypercar. And I think we can all agree that through the 80s, when 911 Turbo was out, when Testarossa was out, when Countach was out, you know, those cars obviously were raising the level of performance, and obviously all of them really trying to cruise for that 200 mile per hour barrier. And you know, the 959 came just short. The Testarossa, I think it was somewhere in the 180s, along with the Countach. Turbo was nowhere near in the high speed game. But this guy here is the guy that got the job done. And when that happened, things changed. The car took on a whole new persona. From the way it's built, from the way it looks, it essentially looks like a toy car, really. It's something that ignites something inside you. You just look at it and it just stirs something inside. I don't think there's any car lover in the world that doesn't have that same feeling when they go into a dealership or they go to a car show or something like that and they see it in the distance and it's like, wow, that's the one. That's the one. The mother's here, you know? And that's kind of what it represents. Of course, the posters, all the model cars, everything about it. You know, we all had them. I had a Barago model 118 scale of this thing that I probably cut the springs on and I lowered myself and screwed around with as a kid. Like, it's just that car. And we're really happy to be bringing this one to market.